And so this is my second Gravely four-wheel tractor that I've had. And I picked this up at the end of October from a Gravely friend nearby. And basically he gave me a deal that I couldn't refuse. I'm not going to say what I paid for it, but I was very happy to get this tractor. And he had had it for a few years. He never had it running. The story was that he got it from an owner who had it running on starting fluid, but had never had it running on fuel. And so it didn't run when I got it. I didn't know much, any other history than that. But it was in such nice shape, I had to get it, and it was worth putting some money into to see if it would run. And so it's a 1978 8163T. And this plow is the plow that I bought with my 424, so it's a little bit of an older style. It's got I had to repair that tooth that locks in the plow. It's missing some bracing up there that a later plow would have, but it seems to work fine. That's the Onan B43M engine. It's in great shape for what it is. Those snowblower brackets weren't on there. I had those separate. But it had the plow brackets on it already. It has the hydraulic attachment lift. So, let's see. Basically, to get this thing running, all I had to do was points and condenser. I didn't even put plugs in it. I probably cleaned them. Cleaned the fuel system, put a fuel filter on it. I cleaned the carburetor. And she ran. And this is the first Onan engine I've ever had before. And the thing that I keep hearing about Onans is they're good engines, but they're finicky. And so I've had this thing running for about a month now, and I've just been playing with it. Tuning a little bit here and there. And it's a great, reliable runner. It fires right up, even in the cold, in the 20s, 20-degree weather. Give it choke, and it fires right up. I fire it up about once a week. And I'm pretty happy with it. The thing that I love about this thing is basically it's all your information is here. Anything you need to know. Your points, gap, valve clearances, yeah, ignition timing. Carb adjustments, that's real helpful. I changed the oil in it. Topped off the gear oil in the transmission. Transmission seems to be working fine. I have not had anything on the PTO yet. But so the PTO turns when it's not engaged, but it turns slow. And if I shut the tractor off and put it in gear and leave the PTO off, I can still turn the PTO shaft. So I don't believe the PTO is stuck, like the clutch is gone. So far that seems promising. I reset the gap on my drive clutches. Yeah, 4 speeds forward with high and low. hand clutch, just like on all the Graveleys. Put the lid down. I had to put a new rectifier in it to get the charging system working, and then I had to put a light switch in it because that didn't work. The Hobbs meter doesn't really work. It works very, very slowly. So it's dying. But yeah. It has, I'll fire it up. It has an exhaust leak. I need to take this manifold off and replace the gasket between the block and the manifold. You'll probably hear when I fire this up, it has a loud tick like an exhaust leak that's real close to the engine. Oh, come on. Maybe she wants a little choke. So yeah, I mean, I'm not into this thing too much. I did put new rubber on the back. That's by far the most expensive thing. I'm probably into it $250 in parts or so between the rear tires and the tune-up, the rectifier, and everything to get this thing running right. I need to put tubes in the front yet. They only hold air for about a week if I'm lucky. But yeah, this thing is awesome. Looking forward to pushing snow with it this winter. And I want to find a better deck to put on this tractor, because I could put my 424 deck on there, but it's beat to heck. I'd like to find a better deck for it. Yeah. Nice tractor. I'll see you guys later.